Wow. Dang. Sheesh. Not like this. Not like this. New instructions. Don't lock in. Don't focus. Don't do your eyes like this. Don't pay too much attention because what we discussed today, it didn't happen. Update, update, update. What we discussed in detail, in chronological order, it didn't happen. You know, two different artists on two different places, you know, doing something at the same time. That did not transpire today at all. In fact, instead of a coincidence, it was more so of a cancellation. It was canceled. So to my supporters and my subscribers and people that hit the like button and shake my hand, appreciate that. I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Sheesh. Kai Cenat went to his IG and said to his peers and his followers and his Twitch subscribers, it ain't going down no more. Not today. It's going in a few days. We need more time with the treatments for somebody who loves me. So we are pushing the stream back a few days. Little more context though. The treatments were supposed to be turned, ideas, treatments for the music video was supposed to be turned in May 24th. The original day was for them to do the stream was June 11th. It got pushed back to today. And that's getting pushed back even more. But there's even more news with this, which I personally don't like. And it's the fact that Drake and Kai won't be in person.
Need I say more? Really? I mean, really.
Reggie Bush, USC, superstar, perfect running back. Yo, nigga said he won't smoke. You know he want none of that. Told her that I'm about to come. Asked her what she wanted at. She said, you know damn well exactly who I wanted at. I brought you niggas for dinner. Your family raised in the center.
What's up, guys? Kenny Good back on the field. Yeah, another Kendrick Lamar and Drake's and I did listen video. I mean, you gotta give us a bad day for all of us on here, but I want to know how the hell is Kendrick Lamar on Toronto? And Kendrick Lamar's birthday, he is turning 38 years old today. I've been so grateful for this all time being, I would say, happy birthday to Kendrick Lamar. But this is the craziest I've ever seen. For all purposes, with Kendrick Lamar performing called Not Like Us, he performs once again here at Toronto. He dissed Drake and he calls him out in the 7th. And Jagmeet Singh apologized for attending Kendrick Lamar's concert after Drake calls him out. And this is what happens. Jagmeet Singh had an issue apology on social media for attending a Kendrick Lamar concert in Toronto over the weekend after receiving sharp for criticism from fans and the rapper Drake. Singh was the former federal NDP leader, was spotted inside the Rogers Centre during one of Lamar's back-to-back Toronto shows, part of the Grand National Tour with Caesar. It is not clear what show he attended, but the photo of Singh at the Quickly event quickly began to circulate online, drawing attention to his conflict of attendance. Drake publicly weighed on Singh's decision by posting a screenshot of his Instagram. In the Instagram message Singh says, "You a goof." But then Drake calls out the former NDP leader, said Kendrick Lamar concert and Drake's screen grab. Singh responded and publicly just for hours later explained himself in the Instagram story. "I went for Caesar, not for Kendrick." Singh wrote, "I was born in the city. I love the city. But real talk though, I get it. I shouldn't have gone at all. But this, I went," and this is what I saw on Twitter. Look at this. Look at right there. I went, hold up, you can see this right there. Look at this. "I went for Caesar, not Kendrick. I love the city. I was born in the city. I love the city. But real talk, I get it. But I should have gone at it." Ovio and Drake have lifted up in this city of Canada. For me, it would always be Drake over Kendrick. I think of this. Apologies will come amid heightened tensions of the hip hop world. Lamar's Toronto shows were his first in the city in a highly publicized feud between two rappers. One of the most of the viral moments from the concerts came when Lamar's performing Not Like Us, a diss track aimed at Drake. The song earned a standing ovation, chanted one more time for the crowd. Despite the response, the track has brought legal actions for Drake, who is suing Universal Music Group and which represents both Lamar and Caesar, claiming the song falsely portrays him as a pedophile and endangers his safety. None of the allegations in the lawsuit be tested in the court, and not only tested in the court because of Drake suing reactors on the Not Like Us track. And this is a crazy thing I've ever seen before here. And this is where the Kendrick Lamar, right before Father's Day, and then this Drake in Toronto. And in a statement, Singh made it clear he didn't intend to take sides, but acknowledged his stance over social media. OVO and Drake had lived in the city in Canada, Singh said. For me and Drake, me over Kendrick. And this is as bad as I've ever seen. Why can't Lamar do this every time he sees before? Kendrick Lamar's Toronto show smash sales records as StubHub sees huge jump sales. And this is all this has been happening before. Ticket sales are shot at StubHub at Kendrick Lamar's Grand National Tour stopped at the Rogers Center in Toronto on the tickets. They round up on tickets and this time happened. And this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. The rush hit on Thursday, June 12th, when Drake and Cashapp pushed back their plan to stream. StubHub wrote X, Kendrick Lamar live performance in Toronto ticket, and the ticket demand a spiking on StubHub. Toronto became the best ticket sold. It is, and this is where I've seen this. This is actually crazy. They pushed back on a few days after Cashapp did on a stream. So why the hell is going on here? So, and this is bad. This is what bad as it seems. People are begging to log off after he had posted embarrassing streaks on DM to a Canadian politician who went to Kendrick Lamar concert. The fight is over. It was a devastating knockout, but somehow months later, Drake is still on the camp for punching himself in the head. If he started this year, prove ain't it's Kendrick undoubtedly won his wrong beef for Drake, which all came last. No, Kendrick lost, man. Look, Kendrick Lamar has lost, okay? He's the hypocrite. The man, he saw Not Like Us on New Orleans. And I warned you not to tell them not to perform Not Like Us on Super Bowl. And what he do? He did it himself. And in case you missed it, the two became embroiled in a heated exchange of seriously brutal diss tracks. And while you can read and the full breakdown of the feud is here, all you need to know is Kendrick is one of the emerged with a triumphant battle. And after our show Not Like Us, where you lead calls Drake a pedophile, ended up in 5 Grammy this year on a full audience of A-list stars heard enthusiastically sing along to a reply that Kendrick won. And 1 week later, Kendrick rubbed salt in the wound when he performed Not Like Us at Super Bowl halftime show. And when followed in, smiled and say Drake. Yeah, come on, man. This is crazy. Kendrick's Freaky Lab ended up being a shout out with during these years Oscar when host Conan O'Brien quipped, "We're halfway through the show, which means it's time to Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile." And for the record, Drake has finished the allegations. Wow. You don't tell me this man thinking. You don't tell me Kendrick Lamar didn't happen. This is what I've seen before. The worst I've never seen before with the scariest diss track was Meet the Grams. It's one of the scariest diss tracks I saw. And then, Not Like Us is one of the biggest, craziest I've ever seen. And I don't know what's happening. I don't know why Drake do this. If you don't believe me on him, I'm going to see something what's going to happen. These people is crazy.
Pull up on your boy, man. Kai deserves that, man. Kai Cenat deserves you and him, you know, sitting down at the computer, whatever it is, and have a good, you know, a good conversation piece. But I think, you know, looking back at it right now, hindsight is always 2020. Would this have been a good situation, right? Of course, Drake has a whole bunch of supporters and Kai has a whole bunch of supporters. But the reality is you got a whole bunch of support in the chat, but then you get the 20% that's like, yo, well, how do you feel about Kendrick performing in Toronto right now? People would have subbed up and gifted, yo, Kai Cenat. You know what I'm saying? Well, he asked him about, you know, Kendrick. He's in Toronto. Why are you not there? It'd have been a lot of that, I think. So this probably was a good thing that it didn't go down. And, you know, probably a bad thing, whatever it is. But I'm gonna let Kai Cenat explain this, the fact that it's gonna be on Discord. It's not even gonna be in person. I ain't gonna hold you. I was finna watch this. I've been at a concert already. I did my due diligence in person. I've already been to Kendrick concerts. I want to see what they had to say, low key. You know what I'm saying? But this is what he said.
Confused. Let me go ahead and say something real quick so y'all won't be confused. When Drake and I are doing it, he will call in. He's calling in through the cord, so it won't be.
That's not a W. Again, Kai, you done had John Cena pull up, brother. You had Nicki Minaj, but you don't have everybody pull up. You had Kevin Hart pull up. You know what I'm saying? Drake, pull up on this man, bro. He deserved that at least. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the U.S. right now and how things move with Kai Cenat's probably one of the hottest dudes, man. Drake, pull up on him, man. He deserved not a Discord. And I get what he's going to say, you know, oh, man, it's more about the music. If y'all want to make it more about the music and really put a highlight, y'all got to sit together in person. Come on, visuals. I like visuals.
Real quick, so y'all won't be confused. When Drake and I are doing it, he will call in. He's calling in through the cord, so it won't be in person. We're saving the in-person shit for another crazier stream. Alright? We didn't. Okay, so
God, he's supposed to been pull up on you. You know that. Kai, he's supposed to been pull up on you, champ. Come on, man.
That's gonna be over the call. So this is a music video. It's not an official like stream Kai X Drake crazy stream. No, we gotta chat. We have to do it correctly. You feel what I'm saying? So we're making.
And correctly is in person, Kai. Come on, Kai. You did 1 million streams, man. The correct way is in person, man.
We're making it for. It's more about the people that's submitting it than us. You feel me?
I like that.
So we want y'all to go through the process of seeing the music video. So chat, whenever we do crossover on a live aspect, I will let y'all know though. Y'all niggas know how I do my shit. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, what you do is in person. I think if he was sitting there with you, it'd have been more special, it'd be more intimate, and it'd blow everything up, low key, right?
History. Out today was a very historical day.
We in the middle of possibly about to have World War III, and talking about Kendrick performing in Toronto. Insane.
That diabolical dude from a mad city has taken his talents across the border, and the disrespect has come with him.
Bro, this man really came on your field, on your turf, in your city, and performed a diss track on you. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar is in Toronto, Canada, Father's Day weekend. And not only did he perform Euphoria, oh no, Kendrick didn't stop there. He performed Like That. And to make matters the worse,
he performed not like us.
Nah, Drake, you gotta sue the whole country, dog. You gotta sue the whole country, my nigga.
Put the whole damn stadium, put the freaking Blue Jays in the lawsuit, put the whole goddamn team. Whoever allowed Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Rogers Center, put the whole goddamn stadium in the damn lawsuit.
Hey, listen, Canadians, if any of you guys out there went to Kendrick's GNX concert tonight in Toronto, congrats, you're officially in Drake's lawsuit. Now, before I play that video, I'm going to take you guys through the timeline. He pulled up in Toronto moving like the president, had a whole bunch of cop car escorts with him, which I'm sure he probably does in every city, but this time it was probably more beefed up.
Look at this. They had Kendrick out there moving like Men in Black.
Let's just beat the situation. I didn't know why did Drake did this or Kendrick did that, it was just bad move for him. Kendrick made the worst L in hip-hop history, and you didn't know what happens. Perhaps Lamar think he would, but I didn't know why this man did his. Today is the same day as here. I don't know what Kendrick Lamar did and what Kendrick did still. And some act of God, it didn't seem what's going on here, but I don't know what's going to happen. I really do going to happen. And what happened when the Drake and Kendrick this time of year, they shit's got to happen first. I mean, this nigga's got to have a bad day for him. And he come a pedophile and got in the hip hop world. We just seen this shit in the time being and not look good and not like us for Kendrick. And it's come to bad situation. It's a bad day for him and hip hop for everybody else. Not for each and everything, and a good day for you and me and the entire hip hop nation.
Can't come to Toronto.
So it's real life, it's not just music.
You're damn right. Why do you think everything's a joke? We're serious motherfucking guys.
Okay.
Remember, Drake has to perform in LA and all these other places in the States too.
You don't think he can go there, do his little push-ups, eat his fried rice, and you know what I mean, rap not like us at New Ho King.
That's the last place he's ever gonna be.
This is another thing too I don't like about y'all pussy ass Kendrick fans. Yo, when I bring Top 5 on here and Top 5 saying he want to smoke Kendrick for Kendrick disrespecting, y'all niggas be like, why act incite violence? Well, why these pussy ass niggas talking about face?
When he come to Toronto, these niggas gotta call me act. Call me.
So you tell me that Kendrick can't go to New Ho King and get that fried rice?
I'm gonna give him something better than that fried rice.
Any black Torontonian that goes to this show is a racial cook.
Come on, man. That sounds like you've been hanging with Kanye.
Let's get out of the way. I didn't know why this man going off in the time in a senseless world. This hip hop world is gone off the roof. And Kendrick, this not like us. Whoever been saying that about him or ain't it like this at all, it's just wrong. It's just wrong for him and the Toronto people. And Drake gotta let it get back or to get his lick back. Not even once in a lifetime. But my opinion is this. You know why Toronto has praised this man was and good enough here? This is about the time when Pusha T is bigger than Kendrick. This is a downtime worse than Pusha T diss Drake called The Story of Adion. I mean, you gotta give this guy here. This guy is completely unscathed. He proving Kendrick Lamar got wrong, so they didn't know about this. Nobody saw it coming.
This is why people like this, bro. You gotta remember shit like this. You gotta come back and remember shit like this. I'd be tight if I had a chance to check this thing and I came back and saw this and I was like, damn, I forgot this nigga said. You feel me? Like, this man was gaslighting this shit the whole time. Like, look at him on stream, got these guys on here and he talking about, you don't think you can come eat that fried rice, trying to be funny, but the whole time he instigating the shit. And y'all know what he does. If some shit actually went down, guess what he would do? He would slide his way out of that situation and act like he was never there talking about it.
First thing the boy says to me, he says, yo, who's your GOAT?
This is the type of shit that y'all need to see. Just pointing it out.
New Ho King.
That's the last place he's ever gonna be.
You see that? And look, and it's funny to him. But then when you run into Dave Free and them boys, I'm just doing my job. Oh, you think I'm here to protect Drake? I'm just here to do my job. Head ass.
Another thing too I don't like about y'all pussy ass Kendrick fans. Yo, when I bring Top 5 on here and Top 5 saying he want to smoke Kendrick for Kendrick disrespecting, y'all niggas be like, why act incite violence? Well, why these pussy ass niggas talking about face?
This thing don't come from no type. You don't. I feel like you never even went outside and played football. You probably never did anything outside in the streets, bro. You just was. I don't know what type of life form you developed into from, but bro, you different, dog. You different.
Y'all man's academics doing a little crashy out over the Kendrick Lamar performance in Toronto. I know a lot of y'all thought this was gonna go a different way. A lot of people like Maul.
Like, I don't think Drake gets booed in LA at the crypto at his show.
I know a lot of y'all is crashing out. I mean, a lot of y'all was wrong. Maul talking about, I don't think Drake gets booed in LA. For Kendrick. Yo, Drake got booed at Camp Flog Gnaw with Tyler the Creator. Thought that Drake would not get booed. It's just, I don't know where you get that from. Drake got booed at Camp Flog Gnaw.
After Kendrick Lamar's performance, they don't know how to act right now, bro. But that was Drake's self-proclaimed shooter, top 5, who admitted that hearing the crowd scream one more time, ask for the encore, broke his little heart. Now,
the way the crowd was saying one more time, that broke my heart, Rock. It broke my. I can't even go out today, man.
I told y'all early this week after Drewski and Castanet's awkward moment with Kendrick Lamar at the BET Award show that it's tough as hell to be Drake's friend, man. You can't have no fun, dog.
Hit his turf, get it, cracking double back like a deluxe. It ain't too many cities that got back-to-back shows during this tour, and Toronto just happened to be one of them.
Boy, Toronto. I've been saying it for the longest. Y'all my favorite city. I've never been more disappointed. I was going to Caribbean. I think I got to cancel that trip. I was about to go to the show last night. And I don't care who this applies to, whether it's Drake, team somebody. Nobody popped out and show niggas. Not even a cup thrown on stage, nothing.
Oh man, Academics has crashed out. For all the property contest in Toronto, and he wasn't that fair. And invariably, that's because Kendrick was on performance. And I'm about to say this. People don't like Kendrick Lamar. It's way over their heads, dude. If it didn't wasn't for Kendrick, it wasn't for Lamar, it wasn't for him. That's because they have no sense whatsoever in this kind of guy who doesn't need any more help at all or doesn't need help. That's the case of him for all of us or any else left at all.
And so it begins, you guys. I told you guys Drake is pissed off.
Oh, that boy, press.
Drake is crashing out, bro.
That boy folded, steamed, and pressed.
Damn.
Boy, Kendrick got Drake crashing out, boy. This is the ultimate crash out right here, boy.
Drake is crashing out. And it's not even funny, honestly.
He is spiraling, bro. Like, it's to the point where it's like, yo, man, Kendrick's bars on, a famous actor once knew is spiraling and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, bro, that stuff is prophecy right now. Like, it's getting absolutely crazy, man.
If you somehow thought that this was done, if you somehow thought that this was finito, if you thought somehow there was no more to add to the story, Big Cap, there's always more to add to this story.
You know you done messed up, huh? Drake? Now we know Drake is a little tenderoni.
I told y'all early this week after Drewski and Castanet's awkward moment with Kendrick Lamar at the BET Award show that it's tough as hell to be Drake's friend, man. You can't have no fun, dog.
Anyone that's from Toronto that went to Kendrick's GNX concert over the past weekend, best believe Drake is taking notes.
He's a chicken tender. Man, if he sees you doing something, he gonna be in his feelings, and guess what he gonna do? Run to Instagram. He's gonna go to your Instagram and he's gonna send a cryptic message only you will know.
We all know Kendrick Lamar went to Canada and now is the new sixth god. Let's keep it real. And we were all waiting. I know I was waiting to see how Drake was gonna respond to all this, and boy did he not disappoint.
After Kendrick came to Toronto and did 2 back-to-back shows out there, Drake now officially has the surveillance footage and he's forcing Party Next Door, Baca, and the rest of the OVO goons to go through it row by row, seat by seat to identify every single person that was there. If you guys went to the show and you guys bought drinks, snacks, anything that might have your DNA, best believe Drake and OVO are getting it tested, and you will be identified soon.
Drake himself, not TMZ, not Shade Room, not a tweet from this or a tweet from that. Drake himself at 12:47 a.m. decided this was going on.
This boy going at government officials.
Drake deciding to diss a politician out there in Toronto because he went to the Kendrick Lamar concert.
This man wanted to put his turban on. You know, I just want to enjoy some Kendrick. Drake, can I enjoy some Kendrick? Is that so bad?
So this right here said Drake violates former NDP leader Jagmeet Singh for going to Kendrick Lamar's concert and post a DM. So this is the politician right here trying to enjoy himself.
I put my turban on. I see the crowd going crazy in Toronto, you know, and Kendrick Lamar saying, not like us, not like us. Say, Drake, I hate you like I'm young. And I'm jamming, but as I'm jamming, somebody to my left took a picture of me.
He's a Canadian politician, and last night after Drake found out he went to the Kendrick Lamar GNX concert, Drake immediately sends him a message on Instagram telling him, yo, you're a
goof for going to the Kendrick Lamar concert. You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make this up in the never-ending story. You would never see this.
And he's proud of it. Drake actually posted this on his Instagram page, broadcasting it to everybody to send a message.
This nigga, man, boy, this dude, he is the most feminine nigga. If you said this, cool, but why you, so this is like, I guess this is a message to let everybody know, if you attended Kendrick Lamar's concert, you a goof.
12:47, as it says right there, a.m. Hey, Jagmeet, Singh, Mr. Singh, you're a goof. This is Drake. I'm just translating. I'm giving y'all the story. Pardon me. I'm delivering it away. I'm delivering it how I felt Drake wanted to deliver it. Hey, Mr. Singh, sing about this, you goof. You big goof. You goofier than goofy goof. Huh? Fraud. No friends in this industry. In fact, well, that's a good song, Drake. You might want to listen to your own lyrics. Goof. Huh?
I'm up there jamming and I saw the camera flash and I had to turn. I said, why? Why? Leave me alone.
I saw this and I said, see, I think that Drake gotta know, bro. And I don't think he care, but it feel like he don't really get the temperature of like every move you making now is just showing that you was like bothered by it.
He was also liking, you know, like false reports about, you know, all this, like Kendrick had all this crazy security around, all this kind of stuff. He was liking a lot of these fake posts. He put up a post and they said he deleted it as well, talking about next up, kind of like trying to sun Kendrick.
Don't get mad at somebody that's singing about his dang meat. Let that man sing. Let meet Kendrick. Let Jagmeet go to the damn Toronto and meet Kendrick and have a good old time.
Now, I thought it was hilarious that this guy messaged Drake back in 2019 telling him, yo, I'm honored.
Thank you for the follow. You're a goof. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a hilarious response from Drake. But the politicians in your city? Oh yeah, no, Drake, this is a crash. Nigga going against the government.
Here's the thing, because if you're Team Kendrick, you act accordingly. Like shout out to Absol, you do what he do, Ray Vaughn, whoever else that's Team Kendrick, you act how you're supposed to act. We get it. Support your supporters. But if you're Team Drake, you act accordingly. So not only did you enjoy this song, right, in the comfort of your own home, but you went to the concert.
The fact that Canadian politician was at Kendrick's show lets you know Kendrick, that boy, like what? Man, that's crazy.
Now you see, in the past he was following dude, but Drake has since unfollowed him. I guess the problem right here is that when dude was running for office, Drake's producer, Know What 40 Should Be, was helping him out, you know, joining the momentum rally, whatever that is. But he was doing whatever he can to help him secure his seat, you know. So I guess Drake wants blind loyalty behind that and maybe some more connections they had outside of this situation right here. But Mr. Singh just say you want to sing a good song, dog. Chill out, Drizzy. I thought you...
Oh my God. And diabolical, it is getting petty.
Oh yeah, it's officially get back season, you guys. Who said Drake and OVO don't run Toronto? Who said Drake and OVO are not out here putting in pain in these Toronto streets?
Now, if y'all can remember, we just recently spoke about how Drake jumped in his DMs after he was seen at the Grand National Tour supporting Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Now, in this situation with his politician, it was him, Drake, who leaked his DMs after the man who Lil Yachty said wasn't fazed by this beef, called his politician a goof for popping up at Kendrick Lamar's show in Toronto.
Before you ever in your life decide to go to an Ops concert, you gotta check in with Drake and Big OVO. Please don't make Drake send top 5 to slime you out.
Chicks is so stupid.
Now, as I said before, this guy did receive some support during his campaign run by 40, Drake's engineer and producer. So understandably, Drake wants some blind support.
The excuses. I would have been like, and what? So what? Did you ever hit me back? Did you donate to my campaign? What'd you do for me, son? You ain't done nothing.
Enjoy life. If you want to go to a concert, go to a show, do what you got to do. It is what it is. But the goof activity comes in here.
Jack Meat did respond to Drake.
This is what Mr. Dragmeat says for his excuse because he got caught cheating.
What are you doing, Mr. Singh? When you say this, Mr. Singh, what are you doing? This is where the sloppy, dusty, soft, the unmitigated gall, the betrayal on top of the betrayal in your own conviction, in your own words.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. A grown man having to apologize to another grown man because he went to the biggest show in the continent is insane. Like, you're supposed to be a political figure, bro.
Oh my no, Sing, why? I went for oh my god! This is so pussy! I'm not explaining myself for shit!
He says this.
I went for SZA, not Kendrick.
He said, I went for SZA, not for Kendrick. You more of a capper than a kappa. You're more than a capper than Captain Planet. You're more of a capper than Captain America, nigga. The cap, the audacity in your tone and your words. This is goof.
I went for SZA, not Kendrick. Please. Daddy, please.
I went for bro, imagine me posting a story to come back because a nigga called me goofy in my DM because he don't like that I went to a show to do my thing. I gotta explain to you why I went to a show that I paid my money for? This is Canada. This is Canada?
He is now cowering down and coddling this near 40-year-old man to make him feel better.
He's done or who he's hoped. But if this is how quickly you fold to a situation like this, I could imagine when the going get tough. I hope it's not the same way politically. I hope.
Wow. Everybody knows that academics crashed out. The Canadian has apologized over the Drake's comments on the and he called himself a goof. And I would say I agree with Gully Boy that they can't be stopped here. But I mean, you could have never been stopped. They never seen that shit before. And you seen the lyrics on the micrograms, seen this shit before. I'm gonna tell my man's Gully right there. Gully Boy's got it on here. He the hip hop advisor himself. The man know what to talk about is Gully Boy, man. My nigga Gully Boy, he is the one guy I could trust about this. And he could trust about Kendrick's lyrics. And this is where I was wrong and I was right. I was wrong about Kendrick. That's where I gotta say this. He's the biggest L on hip hop history. I would say about this. I would hear my man Gully Boy had to say about the lyrical micrograms. That's all I gotta say what he had to say.
Man, look, y'all done woke up the beast. I tried to be positive all these 3 years that I've been doing this hip hop content. The positivity is no longer here. We are on demon time from here on out. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and circle back around on this beef. If you guys don't know, I reacted to this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef live. Just go to my second channel and find them. And my stance has not changed. I feel like Drake bodied Kendrick Lamar. It was easy. The main reason why I think that this is the case is because Drake had the better songs. I really don't care about antics, politics when it comes to this beef. I am somebody that listens to the songs and listens to the lyrics. And when it came to this beef, I listened to each of their tracks a good 10, 11, 12 times. I was listening to each of their songs a high amount of times, getting the full grasp of who's winning this thing. And I had Drake winning the whole time. The best thing Kendrick Lamar did in the beef, in my opinion, was the Like That verse. I thought that the Like That verse was fire. When he told them boys, ain't no big three, it's just big me, that was hard. That was fun. I was like, damn right, get at them. And if you go back to my first videos when I was reacting to this beef, I was actually rooting for Kendrick Lamar. I wanted him to kill Drake. Kendrick probably finna drop a modern day hit him up. I swear he is.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah. But I feel like, cause I said it on the Like That, bro, he need to start rapping on more production like that raw trap shit. It was fucking fire, my nigga. Like, I feel like for his diss, he can link back up with Metro. Cook some more fire ass trap shit. Go crazy. So for everybody that's saying that I'm biased, hey, you can have that opinion, but just know that I'm not. Look, let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. I am not a Drake stan. I think that Drake makes good music, but I don't worship this dude. I was like, bro, Kendrick, kill Drake, kill him. And with the diss tracks that he released towards Drake during the beef, he did not kill Drake. He did not. If we really listening to bars and examining bars, he didn't do that. And that's exactly what I'm about to do in this video. Meet the Grams. I reacted to this song live. And when I reacted to it live, I didn't think it was bad when I initially heard it for the first time. But recently I had did a obscure diss track video where I talked about Kendrick Lamar's Control verse. And of course I had to bring up the Drake and Kendrick beef. And I re-listened to Kendrick Lamar's diss songs towards Drake. And when I re-listened to Meet the Grams, this song is absolutely terrible. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about the instrumental and Kendrick Lamar's delivery, because I think that the spooky instrumental worked well with his delivery. He did sound sinister, which was a plus. What makes this song absolutely trash are the lyrics.
So yeah, I go put a link in the description on his video about the Meet the Grams lyric, that it was terrible. One of the scariest lyrics I ever saw. Whatever. So shout out to Gully Boy. Once again, I was hoping to get the more videos, the more shorts I did, the more good diss tracks, and the continuation of the discography of No Limit Records of 91 and 99, and in the Bad Rapper series. So yes, I think Kendrick Lamar, one of the biggest L in history of hip hop, in all entire world. Not like us. We see a million times once again. So there you go. Comment down below how you feel about that Kendrick Lamar and praise it over tomorrow, and how to feel about Drake. Got a little apologies for that, the politicians, and you got that. I'm not a Drake Stan fan. I'm not a Drake Stan, of course. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna say it's what's been. It's been real hip hop for all people in the world, and all you guys enjoy myself is good enough for me in the world, and that's because for everybody else, and you and me both know, and I would say yes. Your boy Kenny Rich out on DV. I got next time for the next video. Peace, more love, and I'm out. I got next time. See ya.
With everybody saying, yeah.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it! Please!